What can you say about the name and player that is Marcus Rashford? Sir Marcus Rashford. But before we get into that, we'll go start from A to Z. Welcome to another podcast of the current situation at Manchester United. Manchester United beat RB Leipzig by 5 goals to 0. David, like I said, we're going to start from A to Z. So we'll go start from David De Gea. The goalkeeper, David De Gea, he made saves, and he lived up to the billing of who Dave is as a goalkeeper. David De Gea is still in demand, and he commands dominance. He still commands dominance between the sticks, and he's showing that he still got it, and that is David De Gea. I mean, he's very good. I mean, there are a few instances where my man almost got caught out at the near post, and the heavenly host came upon David De Gea. The spirit of the heavenly host came upon David De Gea, and he actually saved that. He actually saved it, and he made a lot of saves that just reminds me of who David De Gea is at his core. Now, I've had criticisms making bad claims on the name of David De Gea, but David De Gea is showing why he's still in demand and he's still in command as relates to being a top goalkeeper. So that is David De Gea. At right back, we have Wan-Bissaka. Now, first of all, I should say this. I don't know if Manchester United was preparing for a funeral procession or anything like that, because I find it very odd that Manchester United would wear black shorts at home. Usually we wear white shorts at home. That is our uniform when we're at home, bro. We don't wear no black shorts when we're at home. But it's evidently clear that people didn't want to get mixed up with the kit of RB Leipzip. But how would you get mixed up with RB Leipzig, bro? You're not supposed to be looking down there. You should be looking at up here, like their shirt. But anyway, I just had to put that in there. So at right back, Wan-Bissaka is improving his game. So the likelihood of persons making bad claims on his name is going to be at a minimum, at least for now, because Manchester United fans, some are very reactionary. But anyway, Wan-Bissaka, the way how he was moving up on the pitch, the way how he was defending, and he was just oppressing the opposition. I like that from Wan-Bissaka. He was giving width. He was giving yeah. That's what we need from our right back. He's going to, man, these notifications. So yeah, he's improving his game, and he's at the age on his bamboo page where he's improving his game, and that's what we need to us Manchester United fans. So that is Wan-Bissaka. Again, I'm not going to make a ratings because I'm not the best at making ratings. That's number one. At centre back, we have Axel Tuanzebe. Axel Tuanzebe is I should say this now. Axel Tuanzebe. No, actually, he didn't start. Let me stretch that. I mean, I just saw the game, so this is just immediately after the game. Who played at centre back again? Fuck, Lindelof played at centre back. I was watching the game, but the name just slipped me. Okay, I might just go back. I might just go to Harry. This dog be barking. Harry Maguire first. See the dog made me lost my train of thought. But anyway, Harry Maguire played solid, especially in the second half. He played solid, and this is what we need from our captain. Our captain, although I wouldn't want him to be our captain, but he commands dominance. He commands, I wouldn't say attention because he's not like speaking or anything, but when he's on the pitch, especially at the centre half, he's making his appearance known, and that would be an interference to the opposition, because the opposition is a physical side. RB Leipzig is a physical side, and with the physical prowess and physical finesse of a person like Harry Maguire, that is going to send something to the opposition that this is not a person that is going to be submissive in a situation. Like, for example, if the ball is coming in the air, just make sure that Harry Maguire, he's going to get that ball. He's going to get that ball. And even when it came on to like interceptions and tackles, he was right on point. He was right on point. That is what we need from our captain. Um, I have to go look it up because I'm getting frustrated right now. But anyway, it's funny that because Alex Tejas didn't start the game, he wasn't even in the squad to begin with. Some persons, hold on, I have to look up for the start. It's it's funny how Alex Tejas wasn't mentioned in the squad because some persons were asking if he was injured or he had definitely didn't have any suspension, So I don't know where he got that attention from, but he was left out of, for better or for worse, he was just left out of the squad. And Luke Shaw slot into left back position, and he actually was in good situations. Like he was actually stretching the width of the pitch. I don't think he was. I don't think he was crossing that much balls into the box, but he was solid. He was solid. Because I don't want to make any bad claims on the name of Luke Shaw because, RB Leipzip. Yeah, so as relates to the midfield, Matic actually started, and Matic that is what we need from Matic, Emmanuel Matic. Matic, starting 11, bro. Starting 11. Don't beat around the bush. Starting 11. Matic was actually solid in midfield, and that is what we need from our midfielders, especially our specialist center defensive midfielder. What Matic brings to the center half of midfield, which is the center defensive midfield position, is a situation where he can actually cover. He doesn't really have to press or anything. He doesn't need to press or oppress the opposition. When the opposition is coming to him, he's going to react to it. So you could say that he's being reactive to the opposition that's being proactive when they're attacking in an aggressive way. Because RB Leipzig pressed Manchester United. They pressed Manchester United. And as relates to I'm going to hurry up because I don't want this video to be long. Greenwood got his goal and the pass from Paul Pogba. Now the pass is one thing, but when you make the run to actually finish the pass, bro, that was just a blast. I mean, my guy, Mason Greenwood, we know that the talent is there. That's for sure. But he needs to just ensure that his off-field antics, his off-field politics, make sure that you're a good boy, bro. We have seen Ravel Morrison, and we have seen other players that had the talent, but their level of character was absent when it came off the pitch. The personality was contrary to that on the pitch. So Mason Green, we know that you're a good player, very good goal. I mean, this guy, like someone said on Twitter that, yeah, Grace Mason Green reminds me of, he's like a black Robin Van Persie. I'm like, and water is wet. I mean, come on, bro. That's like the grossest understatement ever. So how could you say that? So anyway, yeah, Greenwood got his goal and he actually started. I thought Mata would start, but he didn't start. As you can tell, that I'm upbeat. Man, that game was, in the second half, bro, I almost got a mental orgasm. Yeah, so Van de Beek actually started and he was very solid in his play. That is what we need from Donny Van de Beek. Start him on the right side of the midfield. My lips are so dry. Start him on the right side of the midfield. Because that's his playground. That's his bread and butter. That's his neck of the woods. That's where he's going to play his best game. And when he plays there in Manchester United, that's his best position, and to lead to a situation of him gaining confidence from games he actually plays in. So if you play him on the bench, where you don't play games on the bench, but if you make him stay on the bench and make him watch games from the bench, he's not going to gain no confidence. He's not going to gain no. He's not going to gain any experience. Experience. He's not going to have any intelligence when he comes onto the pitch because he's just watching. He needs to be in the actual situation where that leads to a continuation of good games. You cannot have good games when you're on the bench. That's contrary to logical thinking. So he needs to be starting. That's Donny van de Beek. Daniel James was nowhere to be seen. Thank you, Jesus. So Marcus Rashford, no, Marcel was solid. Actually, Fred, yeah, I can't leave out past Fred. I'm upbeat. I'm all over the place. Um, I have to find that centre back. I think actually Liverpool, no, Lindelof started. But anyway, Martial had a solid game, and he had a few instances where he was very frustrating. But my man actually in the second half, my man was colossal, and his compatibility and his chemistry and his connection improved to a situation where when Rashford came on, that was just it. When Bruno came on, that was just it and it. Like Martial, let me get to Rashford because Rashford made the difference in the second half. When Marcus Rashford came on, no, sorry, let me scratch that, scratch. When Sir Marcus Rashford came on the pitch, Manchester United realized that, no, the RB Leipzig realized that, hey, the doctor is coming on, the sir is coming on. You have to show deference, you have to show reverence, you have to show a level of respect in the aspect of the game against Sir Marcus Rashford. We don't want to be excused, but Sir Marcus Rashford. So we are going to offer him space so that he can use his pace to exploit that space so that the chances won't go to waste when he shoots. And when that man shoots, he got 2 goals when he came on. The first goal, the first goal was just I'm speechless there, bro. My tongue is so twisted, and that really twist second goal because my man twist that French defenders. I think probably something is wrong with his knee right now because my Rashford twist his leg. Well, I'm just saying, I'm speculating. So I'm a shit talker. But Rashford just move him out of his center and Rashford just finish it off. My man just finish it off. Like, and Bruno Fernandes with that pass. Bruno Fernandes with that pass, bro. It's good that Marcus Rashford stayed on side because Marcus Rashford wanted to make sure that Manchester United cannot afford to lose any other goals because now Rashford is top scorer in the Champions League right now. He's the top scorer in the Champions League right now, and that should give us hold on. That should give us. I'm looking up the other centre back that actually started for Manchester United. Yeah, Marcus Rashford, bro. That's going to give him confidence. That's just going to give him a sense of self assurance in the next game in the Premier League. Now, this is where RB Leipzig got it wrong, because probably they thought that Manchester United scrapped a lucrative, I don't think, a 4-2 to 3 points against PSG. And he and probably RB Leipzig thought Manchester United didn't have no tactics or strategy to play and display against them, but they were wrong because when RB Leipzig exploits space to the pace of Marcus Rashford and Mason Greenwood, Anthony Martial, that's where they got things wrong and got things twisted. My man almost got a hat trick. He beated players, and you could even tell on Marcel's face that he was frustrated because Marcel wanted his goal. Rashford had 2 goals. He came on and he got 2 goals. He got a brace. And Marcel was saying that, hey, I didn't want my chance to go to waste. I need a goal in this game. So a penalty was offered to Anthony Marcel because he was in a situation, in a position to score. And he was actually fouled into the box. And he actually, Marcus Rashford is not only genuine, and he's not only helping out off the pitch. He also helps on the pitch. and he gave Martial the penalty to score, and he beds it home. Cavani got an offside goal to keep things short, but it was offside, so it wasn't given. But this is going to give Manchester United a lot of confidence, and that is going to ensure that they have a level of intelligence as relates to games from now on. Marcus Rashford is top scorer in the Champions League as I speak. That's a fact. Manchester United has 6 points. We have a very good goal difference right now. Manchester United can actually go to places in the Champions League if we believe in ourselves. If we believe that we can achieve a certain level of going into the Champions League, then we're going to get there. And that should tell us, and that should lead us to somewhere in the Champions League, like probably in the quarterfinals, the semifinals. I mean, RB Leipzip went to the semifinals last season, so why not we? So, as relates to the other centre back, I think it's Lindelof. I'm sorry for I just want to make sure that Lindelof started. I should have known. Lindelof actually started, and I saw Lindelof play, but I just didn't remember who played. It's funny. I know you guys don't believe me, but it's true. He was actually solid. The defense is the essence of getting a clean sheet. That is my biggest saying on this channel. You cannot have a poor defense with no confidence and expect them to have a clean sheet. That is contrary to logical. You need to make sure that your defense is on the same wavelength of communication, exchanging conversations. Because in this game, Manchester United did make little to no mistakes. Ain't no mistake about that. Make no mistake about that. They were very good in that game. So as I close, leave your comments down below in the comment section on your thoughts. The man of the match is obviously for me, although he came on the second half. I mean, he's just sir, and he's a United guy. So, well, he's going to be Marcus Rashford. He's my man of the match. But some of you objective guys will say, man, I ain't gonna give Marcus Rashford no man of the match because he just came on in the second half. Other players were playing before him. They performed better than him. So I'm gonna give Fred or Bruno Fernandes man of the match. Bruno Fernandes came on in the second half, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, man, just stop with the level of negativity and have some positivity and give Rashford the man of the match. So yeah, he's man of the match. But if you guys have something contrary to what I'm saying, leave your comments down below in the comment section on your man of the match, your thoughts on the game, and what do you think Manchester United, is this going to lead to a continuity of our confidence, making sure that 3 points is of the essence against our Arsenal in the next game? Leave your comments down below and I'll show you guys in the next video podcast. Peace, and I'll show you guys in the next video podcast against Arsenal in the preview for the Premier League game.